Something's bothering Sky, I can tell. Are you ready for our first house match, Emmzy? I heard Murphy's been teaching Andre Egwu about playing Seeker. Oh yeah, I think I might be responsible for that to happen. You ready for practice, Emmzy? We're playing Slytherin soon, so I've been practicing every chance I get. You're still going to lessons, aren't you? Because you know what happens when you don't, right? I'm pretty sure we were all present or there when it went down, you know? Of course I am. Skiving off lessons is why Bean can't play beater anymore. And surprisingly, that's how I became beater. Well, partially, because, I mean, I had to do the proper trial, I think. What about you, Emmzy? You ready for your first house match as a beater? Ready as I'll ever be. I mean, I am nervous. Because it's like, the higher the position, the more responsibility I have in order for us to win. Like, the responsibility of the role, how much it plays in the sport. So, yeah, I'm very nervous. And I've only practiced the beater basics, but time's running out. I need to learn something new, some maneuver, something to help us win the house match. Now that we're Quidditch Cup champions, we have to play better than ever. Oh yeah, the stress of the title of champions. Why don't you ask Sky to help? She knows how to play beater. True. And she could know some beater maneuvers. Sky, I was wondering, since you've played beater... Oh, I know where this is going. Like, with these pauses, it's like I'm asking, since you played beater before, or have played a position... Oh, no time, sorry, she knew where I was going, so she had to just cut me off straight away. I was just going to ask her, would you mind teaching me some beater maneuvers or something? But yeah, I was probably pausing and hesitating, so she knew what I was going to say anyways. So she decided to just cut to the chase and be like, sorry, but why can she not do it? But no time to let me finish my sentence? Well, I suppose we've got time before practice. Alright, Emmzy, what do you need my help with? You make a good case, Emmzy, but I can't train you to play beater. Well, can you explain why then? If I was giving you explanation and a good case, what's your case then, Sky? Besides, you don't need my help. You got the spot fair and square. Yeah, I know that, but do you expect me to know all the maneuvers yet? I only know the basics. Probably from everyone else that showed them to me. But I don't know any on the top of my own head. Yeah, I've only learned the basics. You probably know some maneuvers I'd never even heard of. Besides, beaters are physical. A bit like you. Wait, is that like some sort of compliment? Sorry, Emmzy, can't help you. But still, why not? Got to get back in form. Lost loads of practice time when I was in the hospital wing. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, that was like a while ago now, like last season. I think, yeah, I don't know how she got hurt, but I think she did had to sit out near the finals last season or something. I don't know, it's been so long for me now. It's what's best for the team. You get it, don't you? I understand, or I still need your help. No, actually, I understand. I mean, it's all about teamwork. If, like, one isn't up to the, like, you know, like, if one's dawdled or fallen behind, it will affect the whole team in general. Like, if one fails, then we all fail together. So if she needs the time to get back into the groove of things, I understand you're under a lot of pressure as it is. And meanwhile, I'm under a huge amount of pressure with the title and the beta position and hoping that I can learn more to try and one-up us for the match against Slytherin. Thanks, Emmzy. Glad you get it. Besides, we've got practice. We're counting down the days until the first house match. It's a beautiful day for a friendly Quidditch match with a 98.3% chance of edge-of-your-seat excitement. Madam Hooch is about to kick off the match. Both teams look eager to get underway. The opposing chasers got the quaffle. This could be the first goal of the match, unless Spiritbrook has other plans. Looks like Spiritbrook is trying to bump into the opposing chaser. There's a fine line between a bump and a foul. Spiritbrook knocked the quaffle out of the opposing chaser's grip, allowing a teammate to claim it. The chaser claims the quaffle. With Spiritbrook on guard, there's only a 9.8% chance of catastrophe. A bludger is on a collision course. It's up to Spiritbrook to protect the chaser. Spiritbrook deflected the bludger, allowing the chaser to score. That goal is worth 10 points. The chasers take possession of the quaffle. There's only one thing between them and a goal. The keeper. Spiritbrook prepares to beat a bludger. Aiming for the opposing keeper is the team's best hope. With one strategically aimed bludger, Spiritbrook knocks the keeper aside for the chaser to score. After a magnificent match, Spiritbrook's team emerged victorious. These moments are what Quidditch is all about. While balancing on my broom, I heard what you've asked of Sky. Oh yeah, about the learning new beater maneuvers. And while every member of each team must support their teammates, Sky must complete her recovery in mind and in heart. Therefore, I will teach you a beater's maneuver. Oh yeah, you're the captain! And captains must know all the maneuvers for each position, right? When the time is right. Of course. It wouldn't be that easy. He was like, nah, I'll just purposely, tell you stuff later for the purpose of the plot of the story. But in the meantime, I advise you to expand your knowledge of a beater's responsibility. Yeah, he's gonna send me on a goose chase, prepping myself mentally. And then he'll be like, I'll show you the physical stuff later. Excellent timing! I'll see if Facepaint Kid finished his new beta Quidditch quiz. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, I think I ran into him earlier and he, on the side, and he mentioned he was currently working on a quiz. Oh boy, I'm very nervous about this one. Have you seen Andre around? I have more playbooks for him to read. I suspect your former beta, Miss Bean, was hit in the head by a bludger many times. Did Sky really think my surname was Beta? No, I don't think she means it by that. I think she was just only calling you by your position. Because I honestly, maybe she doesn't know your last name or your name in general, so she was trying to avoid it awkwardly by just calling you from your position by like, hey you, beat her over there. But I think Snape was right about you probably being hit too many times in the head with like a, what was it, a bludger he said? Honestly, I think I got hit in the head with the bludgers too much. Emmzy, Facepaint Kid just told me you're officially a beta. Wait, weren't you there when I was doing the trials? Oh, but wait, were you around when I was told I got the position? And before you ask, I was eavesdropping when Orion and Murphy told you. Oh, figures. But Facepaint Kid, isn't that my news to tell Penny? I know you're excited and eager, but still, give the decency of the person to share their own news to that person, rather than from secondhand. But I never doubted it, Facepaint Kid. I'm a bit confused, though. I thought you were already a beta, weren't you? Oh, yeah, no, there was this whole confusion where it's like the day that Bean was benched from the team. I think I technically filled in for her. Like, there was some, confusion or somehow I was just I was told, just, can you fill in for Bean even though you have no beta skills? And then I did that, and then the trial. I know, it was all confusing, but Sky persuaded Orion to hold tryouts to decide who would play the beta in our house matches. And Sky tried out for beta, but Orion picked Emmzy? But she's Sky Parkin! She's a chaser! Why would she try out for beta? Well, I mean, she has the knowledge and she knows how to play beater. But I guess she's mostly well known for the chaser position? It was the strangest thing. She said it was a test? She said she wanted to push me to see if I can be a competitive beater. To see if I was determined. And I believe her. And then she said she couldn't teach me beta maneuvers. She's got to focus on playing chaser because of her old injury. I don't know how she got injured in the first place, but then again, it's been a while ago, and of course my dirt memory, so yeah. I'm not mad, I'm not complaining, no. She's doing what's best for the team, and I think that it's the best choice, because it could affect us overall. She probably still needs to recover from her injury. Yeah, isn't that what I mentioned or said? And she probably needs to practice before she's as good as she was before. You think so? Of course Penny does. If Penny had her way, Sky would already have an Order of Merlin and her own chocolate frog card. What's an Order of Merlin? It like an elite position or something? I mean, I definitely know what a chocolate frog card is, but... Oh, I'm so embarrassed. I don't know, what do you mean Order of Merlin? I'm gonna have to, research that later. I know I probably sound so silly right here, but I genuinely don't know what they mean by Order of Merlin. Like, is it an elite, higher up position, like a ruler of the world? But she'll end up on a chocolate frog card one day. You'll see. See, Penny's bias. You need an objective opinion. If you ask me, you found yourself a proper friendly rivalry. Isn't that a bad thing? Not at all. A bit of friendly competition can inspire both of you to play better and better. And speaking of better, are you ready for my brand new beta Quidditch quiz patent pending? Yay! I'm so scared, because I'm not smart. I hope so. Yeah, I'm very nervous. Quick, Emmzy, let's review. That's enough review. It's time for your brand new Quidditch Quiz Beater Edition. Good luck, Emmzy. Thanks, I definitely need it, Penny. Alright, I'm ready. Face paint, kid? We'll start simple. In addition to hitting bludgers at opposing players, what do beaters do for their team? Catch or protect or defend the goalposts? Protect the teammates, I think. Because keepers defend the goals and seekers catch the snitch. So that is an obvious question. You gotta protect the teammates. Beaters protect their teammates by deflecting bludgers. Right answer! Beaters hit bludgers away from their teammates and towards their opponents. See, Emmzy? You know the most important thing about being a beater. Yeah, but he said it was so simple and easy. I'm just worried about what questions he has up next in store for me. Alright, next question. What object does a beater carry? Bat, bludger, or whistle? Bat, that's easy. Because how are we gonna hit the bludgers away? And also, I think Madam Hooch is the only one that's allowed a whistle. And the bludger... Wait, if we're already carrying a bludger, then... Well, I mean, wouldn't it be like... Aren't we, like, throwing the bludger around, or isn't it going flying around or something? I don't know. But is that a trick question? All beaters carry a beater's bat. That's correct. Every beater carries a bat to beat back the bludgers. Your bat is the most important part of being a beater. But if we don't have a bat, then are we really called beaters then? Moving on, true or false? In addition to dealing with bludgers, beaters are encouraged to score goals. I don't think beaters score. I think that could be false. I don't know. It could be true. I don't know. I never seen a beater throw a ball. I mean, they could swing the ball into the hoop. I don't know. I feel like I have to make a guess here. I'm not confident with this one. That's false? That's right. Oh, thank goodness. Beaters aren't supposed to score goals. Let's see if you can answer the next question too. Oh, how many more questions do I have to answer? You've paid attention, Emmzy. According to Quidditch Through the Ages, what were bludgers originally called? Boulders, bludders, or boogies? What? I don't know. I'm just gonna make a guess here. I am not... Like maybe bludders? Close to bludgers? Bludgers were originally called bludders, weren't they? Yeah, and they sound so close to one another. Like, so similar. They were! According to Goodwin Kneen's letters from the 12th century, bludgers were originally called bludders. Where did you get that information? Also, wouldn't those letters be, like, you know, magically archived and protected? Brilliant, Emmzy! I almost never remember that. Let's see if you know the answer to my next question. You can do it, Emmzy. Thank you, Penny. I definitely need this. A beater hits a bludger behind them with a backhand swing. What is this maneuver name? I don't... Oh, shoot. I'm not confident with this one. I'm just gonna have to guess this one again. I'm sorry, this might be the only one question out of all the other questions I've done that I got wrong. Or is there another question after this? I kind of lost track of how many questions I've done. So, wish me luck on just random guessing. That maneuver is called a bludger backbeat. That's right! It's tricky to pull off with any accuracy, of course, but it's always good for confusing opponents. Brilliant! What's the next question? There aren't any more questions. You've completed my first ever beta Quidditch quiz. Thank goodness! How did Emmzy do? Let's see. Carry the one, factor in ideal statistical distribution. You passed with flying colors, of course. You answered every question correctly. Perhaps you know more about being a beta than you thought. You'll be fantastic in a house match. And whatever else, I'm sure you'll find a way. The time has come, Emmzy. Let us take our next step on your beta journey. Oh, finally! Wait, weren't you standing around with Murphy earlier? Did you happen to just conveniently eavesdrop on me taking the quiz and everything? With a new beta's maneuver! Fantastic! I'll meet you on the pitch.